They say that your new car loses tons of its value the second you drive it off the lot. That's depressing. Kind of like how my once beloved iPhone 8 is now a play toy for my daughters. Things just become obsolete so quickly these days. And that's definitely the feeling you'll experience in Millennia Tracks of Time. Millennia is a civilization building Euro game where players lead their society through 5,000 years of history, aiming to emerge as the greatest civilization the world has ever known. Designed by Georgiou and Oresits Leontaritis and published by Karma Games, it plays 1 to 4 players in about 2 hours. I'm Ryan from How I Roll. Let's jump in, and if you enjoy this video, please consider subscribing so that we can keep rolling through more great games together. A game of Millennia plays over 8 ages, each with several phases: drafting, prosperity, income, construction, actions, war, and upkeep. The rhythm and tension come from how these phases chain together and how well you plan your synergies. In the drafting phase, players claim tech cards or special actions, which determine the actions you'll take later. But each tech only lasts for a few ages before it becomes obsolete, which perfectly captures the churn of innovation. Then comes the prosperity phase, where having the right tech icons moves you up the prosperity track for major points. Then you'll collect income from the trade track, draft spaces, and any other unlocked bonuses. In the construction phase, you'll spend gold to build structures or wonders. Brown and green buildings grant icons or efficiency boosts, while yellow ones and wonders focus on long-term scoring. The action phase is the heart of the game. You'll advance on 6 tracks: trade, influence, politics, war, population, and culture. Each track offers rewards and choices, like deciding whether your civilization will lean toward democracy or tyranny. And yes, we'll judge you if you choose tyranny. You can also make diplomatic connections, take auxiliary actions for gold or wildcard techs, or research breakthroughs for powerful benefits. During the war phase, your relative strength determines how your forces fare and how much attrition you experience. And at the end of each age, outdated techs and buildings expire, symbolizing the march of time. It's out with the old and in with the new. Then it's on to the next era, pushing toward the future age and final scoring. When the game ends, you'll total points from the prosperity, population, and culture tracks. 2 points per step on the war track, your influence multiplied by your politics, and also your yellow buildings and wonders. The player with the highest total wins and proves that Rome can be built in a day, or maybe even just a couple of hours. All right, so was Millennia worth 5,000 years of development or not? Let's break it down with some pros and cons. Pros. What I love most about Millennia is how it blends simplicity and depth. The action loop, drafting cards and spending symbols to move up tracks, it's easy to learn, but the puzzle of connecting it all is extremely satisfying. Finding synergies between techs, buildings, and tracks feels great. The sense of advancement is fantastic too. When old techs and buildings fade away, it truly feels like progress. You're not just like stacking effects, you're evolving. And when you pull off a big combo that pushes you ahead in multiple areas at once, it feels like watching your civilization leap forward in history. And shout out to Karma Games. The appendix in the rulebook is excellent. Every publisher should take notes. And for the cons, there isn't much for me to say here, but one possible hangup for some people will likely be how much there is to keep track of mentally. Like trying to budget which techs you have, where you'll spend them, which ones will go obsolete, etc., could definitely lead to some serious analysis paralysis. I think that's exactly the crunchy puzzle that's so engaging about the game, but it can slow down, and if that's not how you roll, now you know. Karma Games hit hard years ago with Clans of Caledonia, which has a permanent spot on my game shelf, so I was excited to check out this new release from them. For me, this game has all that track climbing, civilization building, Euro engine building goodness that I love in an extremely well-designed package, and I thoroughly enjoy this game. It's an excellent production, and this game is definitely how I roll. Who would I recommend this game to? I'm so glad you asked. First off, if you like Through the Ages, which is an incredible game, I think you'll really dig Millennia. Millennia kind of feels like a slightly lighter version of Through the Ages to me. Also, I'd say it's for fans of Tapestry, Transgalactica, and Civilization: A New Dawn. Basically, if you like climbing tracks in a crunchy Euro game while building your own civilization, or if you're just an early adopter who's obsessed with new technology and happy to trash the old, definitely give this game a look. Thanks again for watching. I'm Ryan from How I Roll, and there's always room at the table for you, so please come hang out anytime. Please drop a comment down below with any thoughts or questions on this game, or if you want to suggest which game I should cover next, and I'll be sure to reply. And if you forgot to subscribe earlier, don't worry, there's still time. Now I better go start shooting my next video before this one becomes obsolete.